Kaz Hirai, Hideo Kojima, and Wesley Snipes? Find out what's happening after this. Glad to see you all came back for another episode of Oh My God, This Week Was For The Win. I'm your host, Luke Brown. You might remember me from All Sorts of Sports, Hadco Games, and as one of the three guys on that episode of Maury Povich where your mom was having a paternity test.
You are the father!
It's true. It's been a busy week, so let's get right to it. Sony CEO Kaz Hirai was busy running his mouth to PlayStation's official magazine earlier this week. Not only does he think Microsoft's Xbox 360 will have a smaller install base by the time its and PlayStation 3's lifespans are over, but he also doesn't find that Nintendo is any competition for Sony. Though, to be fair, you actually have to be competitive with your opponent to be considered competition. Otherwise, you're just the Detroit Lions.
Ooh, too soon.
When asked about Nintendo, Kaz had this to say: "They're a different world, and we operate in our world. That's kind of the way I look at things. And with the Xbox, again, I can't come up with one word to fit. I could think of a few. Selling, online support, price, and not having an ass of a CEO who thinks he's winning even when they're not." Is that one word?
Yeah, I think it is.
Moving on. Speaking of selling, Japanese website Tsutaya is having a sale on the 15 movies that influenced the Metal Gear Solid series. How do they know which ones to use? Well, they went straight to the source, Hideo Kojima. Obvious choices like Predator for its influence on the Octa camo, Black Hawk Down for inspiring the look of Metal Gear Solid 4, and Guns of Navarone for giving Kojima the idea for stealth action gameplay. Less obvious choices like Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey for the names of Otakon and Snake, and Planet of the Apes for its anti-nuclear message also make appearances on the list. Further searching on the site reveals the 3 movies that have nothing to do with Metal Gear Solid, but that Kojima just can't leave home without. If you hurry now, you too can own copies of New York Minute, 13 Going on 30, and Josie and the Pussycats.
My mom was in that.
Quantities are moving fast. Normal folks like you and me aren't the only people completely hypnotized by the Nintendo Wii. Movie star and taxi evader Wesley Snipes, who can be best remembered for his role in To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, was interviewed at the Sundance Film Festival recently and couldn't wait to get his hands on a Wii. The star, who you may remember for his role in U.S. Marshals, spoke briefly about how he's not much of a gamer, but was looking to de-virginize himself with the Wii.
How do you do that?
That's a type of jungle fever I'm sure no one is looking forward to.
Ew.
Snipes, who made his mark in cinema with his role as Trumaine in the film Wildcats,
Football.
excellent quote, went on to speak with the interviewer about how he wanted to make a movie where he would be the Wii champion of the universe. Went on to add, "I could use the work."
Ouch.
Do I need to make a joke?
Always bet on black.
That's why we have writers, folks. That's going to do it for this week. That puts another episode of Oh My God, This Week Was For The Win in the can.
Yeah.
I'm heading to the can myself.
Wash your hands, dude.
Yep. See you next time.